So, I'm currently running on 3 hours of sleep because naturally when I had to be up at 3 AM, I went to bed at 12 AM, I went to bed at midnight. Also, I had to check into this hotel at 3 PM and I got to Cannes this morning like super early, so I've spent the whole day just feeling like death really, and you know, it's not my favourite sensation in the world to feel like that. But I'm here, I am excited, I don't know if I'm tired, I'm kind of like past that point now. But yeah, I've got a super exciting night ahead of me. I'm going to be seeing 2 premieres at the Cannes Film Festival, which is just crazy, like back to back. As soon as the first one's done, I'll be going straight to the other one. So yeah, I am super excited, but I'm also like, should I nap? Should I take a nap before? Because it's 4:45 now. The premiere's at 7, but I think I have to get there for like 6:15. So it's like, I could do a quick power nap. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know about you guys, but I love like a 20-minute power nap. I used to nap for far too long and feel really like shitty and groggy, and then I read online once that, you know, if you nap longer than 30 minutes, you go into like a deep sleep cycle. And if you just sleep less than that, you wake up feeling great. So yeah, maybe I'll do that today. Maybe we'll have a quick nap, we'll see. But I think maybe I'm a little bit too excited. I'm here. It feels kind of wrong to be napping, but we'll see. Oh man. I think I feel better. I'm pretty sure I feel better actually. So it's 5 PM and it turns out that the entry for the 7 o'clock premiere is at 5:45. So yeah, I haven't really got very long. Blueberries are good. Strawberries not really. It's fine. Today I had like the best chicken Caesar salad I've ever had, by the way. When I was sitting outside of that restaurant, it was such a good chicken Caesar salad. Oh yeah, I've just realised I haven't even said what I'm watching tonight. The first movie is The History of Sound, starring Paul Mescal and Josh O'Connor. And I don't really know much about it, and I kind of just want to keep it that way. I just want to go in blind. I'm not even sure if there's a trailer out at the minute. I don't think there is actually. And then the second movie I'm seeing is Sentimental Value, I think it's called. And it's written and directed by the same guy who did Worst Person in the World. Was one of my favourite movies of 2022, I want to say, when that came out. But yeah, I'm just really excited to go to a premiere at Cannes. Like, I get to walk up those red stairs, those famous red stairs. I get to walk up them. Like, what? Like, how crazy is that? But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who I see in person tonight, because I don't think it's really hit me yet. I think it will, like, once I've got my tuxedo. Oh, by the way, I have to wear a tuxedo. Quite cool. I've never wore a tuxedo in my life. Well, I've left myself with about 10 minutes to spare, but I'm going to drink whatever this is. I think it's white wine. It doesn't taste like white wine. It might be something else. It was pretty cheap, and it doesn't say Chardonnay or Pinot or anything like that on it, so I don't actually know what it is. I don't know what I'm drinking. Might not even be alcohol. But yeah, I'm ready. This is me. Also, I found out that Elle Fanning is in A Sentimental Value, what I'm seeing. This is the second movie I'm seeing. So that's really cool. So yeah, tonight's going to be crazy, and I just haven't really processed what's going on, to be honest with you. So I'm going to drink this. I'm going to sit and try and be present and appreciate this moment. And then I'm going to head off. I'm going to head down there. I can't take my camcorder, unfortunately. So I'll try my best to get a few bits on my iPhone, and I'll put it in the vlog. But really excited, and I'll obviously tell you guys all about it. anybody else just go in random supermarkets when they're on holiday and just like look at things, because everything's so different? Like, I'm not even gonna buy anything, I don't think, but it's just so interesting to look at everything. Like, is that just me? Like, maybe that's strange. Maybe people go to the shop when they need something from the shop. That would make more sense. But for me, I just like coming and looking. I don't know. So I've got a few hours to kill. It's currently 4:30 and I'm thinking about going to a film screening tonight. But in the meantime I was like, what can I do? And then I remembered that there's actually a chateau or a castle on top of the hill just over there. And I was like, how nice would it be to go up there and look at Cannes from like a, you know, bird's eye view or whatever. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make my way up there. I am wearing jeans, so it's probably not the best attire. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's just bias because when you go on holiday, everything feels better. But I'm pretty convinced as well, like, just most things taste better. Coke Zero, when I was in Italy, when I'm in France, it's just so much better. It's, am I alone in this? Like, I just think, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's Coke Zero, so it doesn't have sugar, so really it should taste the same as the Coke Zero in England, but it just doesn't. There's just something so much better about it. I've just realised that I didn't tell you guys about the films I saw last night. So the first film I saw was the premiere of a film called The History of Sound, which was starring Paul Mescal, who's incredible, one of my favourite actors. After Sun is one of my favourite films. Also starring Josh O'Connor, who, you know, I've seen him in a few things, and every time I'm always just pleasantly surprised at how, like, fantastic he is. In this movie in particular, he was like outstandingly good. Like, genuinely, I was watching him, I was like, he's gonna win an Oscar one day. Maybe not for this film, but he's ridiculously like present and stern and precise with his line deliveries, and it seemed so natural and so real. I feel like he's one of those few actors where you genuinely forget that you're watching like an acting performance. It just feels real. But yeah, overall, I don't want to speak negatively about the film, but it wasn't really for me. I didn't really enjoy that much. You know, I enjoyed the performances, but the story for me was just lacking slightly. So yeah, no disrespect to the people who made the film, but yeah, it just, you know, still very, very well made movie and great performances, but just narratively it didn't really work for me. And then the next movie I saw, oh my god, so I saw a film called Sentimental Value. It was directed by Joaquin Trier, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but this film really cemented him for me as like one of the best filmmakers of this generation that are working. Like, I loved The Worst Person in the World, that's the only other film I've seen by him, but this one was just, I didn't think he could top Worst Person in the World, and then I watched this and I was like, oh my god, he is masterful. Like, it is so good. Performances all around were amazing. The story was incredible. It was funny. It was emotional. It was everything that you want from a film, really. But I think it was just so fantastic. And obviously people agree. It got a 19-minute standing ovation. I rarely give films 5 stars on Letterboxd, and straight away I was like, yeah. I'd had 3 hours sleep. I had a headache. I was uncomfortably warm in my tuxedo, and I still was like, this is one of the best films I've ever seen. Genuinely. So good. So it's now 6 o'clock and I'm gonna get changed and decide what I want to do. I've got the luxury of being able to see another premiere tonight if I want, but it overlaps with something else that I want to see. So it's like I need to decide what I'm actually doing. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna head out. Hopefully I can take the camcorder. If not, I'll get as much footage on my phone as I can. Okay, so it's a couple of hours later and I've decided that I'm gonna go see Dogma, written and directed by Kevin Smith. The interesting thing about this screening is that I think it's the 20th or 25th anniversary since he last screened it at Cannes. So it's like a Cannes classic screening, and he's going to be there, which is super cool to me. Like I'm really like a big fan of Kevin Smith and what he stands for, and he's always been someone who really inspires me when it comes to trying to make it in the industry and not taking no for an answer, and like persevering throughout everything and just trying to do what you love. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to see Kevin Smith in person, and I'm excited to watch the film. I've never seen Dogma. I know it has some like religious undertones or something. I don't know if it's a comedy. I don't know anything about it. So yeah, I've got my little badge on and I'm just about to head off now to go watch Dogma. So I'll film some stuff on my phone and show you guys. So I've just got back from a screening of Dogma, starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, many other very interesting cameos in that film as well. Alan Rickman's in the movie and he's great in it, and I had no idea. It was quite emotional actually when the audience cheered for him when he came on screen. Yeah, what a surreal experience that was, honestly. Turns out I was sat on the same row as Kevin Smith and a lot of the crew, so that was quite cool. And Kevin Smith was shouting things out during the movie. Like for example, at the beginning, the opening shot, there's an old guy on a beach who gets terrorized by these kids. And Kevin Smith was like, "Fuck yeah, that's New Jersey, let's go," or something like that. And like everyone was cheering. It's like, and he continuously did that like throughout the movie. It felt very American and it was very cool. I did enjoy it. But yeah, overall, great experience. And then afterwards, I got to quickly speak to him and I got a photo with him, which I'll put on screen here. He was really, really sweet. Obviously, there was a lot of people who wanted to speak to him and stuff, so I just kept it really brief. And then I just congratulated him on the screening of the film. And he also announced Dogma 2. That was quite cool. He said that that's in the works apparently. So yeah, super cool experience. Definitely one that I'm always going to remember. And I do feel a little bit like sad at the minute, to be honest with you, because I'm flying home in the morning, back to normality. Actually, to be fair, next week I'm flying to Italy for 5 days. I'm going to stay in Crema, where Call Me By Your Name is shot. One of my favorite, well, probably might be my favorite movie of all time. It's between that and Marriage Story. But yeah, I'm going to be staying there in an apartment for 5 days, so it's, you know, soon I'll be away from normality and again, which is nice. Yeah, it was kind of like a bittersweet feeling tonight. You know, I came out the screening and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to walk down the beach. So I walked down the beach and just sort of all around that front area of Cannes. And I was trying to be present and trying to be grateful and sort of appreciate and soak it all in one last time. Because I don't know if he'll ever come back. Hopefully I will. But yeah, incredible experience overall. I've loved it. I was a bit nervous about traveling alone and doing this trip solo because that's something I haven't done. And I've ended up really enjoying it. I've enjoyed just being able to sort of do my own thing. And, you know, as much as I really appreciate being with somebody when you're traveling, because you can say, look at that and look at this, and you can share experience. And if you go for a meal, you can talk about your meal, you can share your meal together, you can, you know, there's something so beautiful about that. I guess I'm just in a time in my life where I'm feeling like I need to find myself, as cliche that is, and experience different cultures and travel on my own, and just, you know, see what that's about. So this was my first experience doing it, and then I'm going to Italy next week and I'm going to do it again. And I'm thinking about vlogging it. I don't know. I mean, on my YouTube channel, if anybody's subscribed who's watching this, obviously it's only ever been short films, and I intend to continue posting short films. But I've just got to the point where I'm like, I don't care what people think anymore. I'm going to record my life and capture the memories and put it out there. Like, If this gets 2 views, this gets 2 views. You know, life's too short to care about what people think, and I just want to put my memories out there. And like, you know, I could show my kids these videos one day, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I should go because I think I'm in one of those moods where I could just talk forever. But thank you so much for watching. If you did watch this, it really does mean a lot. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the trip. Flying home in the morning. So thanks for watching.